Hey, what's going on, guys? I figured I would pop in here for a little bit, talk to you guys, wish you guys Merry Christmas, see what you guys are wearing today, what kind of gifts you got. I figured if there was any fragrance subscribers that wanted a live stream, I think you guys deserve it. So I figured I would come on here. I'm bundled up like a bear right before I go out to run. So I figured I'd say hey to you guys and do like a quick live stream, say what's going on, and let you guys know what happened for let's see, hold on, I need to get it set up here. There we go. All right, so anyway, wait till a couple people get in here, and then we'll talk about some random stuff probably, if we do get anybody in here, which I understand because it's Christmas Day, so I don't necessarily expect a bunch of people, which is understandable, I guess. Merry Christmas, Angel. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I got some new fragrances in. As you guys know, my wife bought me the Baccarat Rouge 540 cologne, which is Al Haramain's Amber Oud Rouge, which they now have Ruby. But if you guys don't know, Amber Oud Ruby is a clone of Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait. I like the Rouge better. I had it for a while, but then I got rid of it. Not got rid of it, ran out of it. So I decided to, get another one. And my wife said she'd buy it for me. I also got a few other fragrances for Christmas. I got Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. I also got a Polo Blue clone from my niece, who actually got it for me, which was pretty cool. And then, as you guys saw, if you didn't see my video, I got a Tom Ford's Electric Cherry that nobody has reviewed yet. And it's not even out yet, so I understand why they didn't review it. But if you guys are interested in knowing a little bit more about that, I did a video, but I also will tell you more about it in a couple minutes. But I'm only doing a quick live. Let me know what your scent of the days are today. I really want to know. It's really interesting to see what you guys wear for Christmas. Today, I wore 3, actually. I wore Burberry London this morning. I wore the Baccarat Rouge 540 cologne because my wife bought it. And right now I'm wearing Leighton, which I'm about to go for a run, which is why, again, I'm bundled up like a bear. So Merry Christmas to you as well, Tarek. If you had to buy the very first niche fragrance and you still haven't any, which would you choose? I would say a safe bet for somebody to buy a niche fragrance right off the bat would be a Parfums de Marly, because they are the easiest to get around. And they're the most designer inspired for sure. So I would say something like Leighton or Harrod would be very easy. If you like cherry fragrances, I would say maybe Lost Cherry would be a good one. Or if you like something like Mont Blanc Explorer or those type of fragrances, you could go with just like a Creed Aventus cologne. I think those would be very easy niche to get into because they are the designer inspired type niche, or not designer inspired, like designer-esque. So they're more of your introductory niche. So any type of Parfums de Marly really is going to work. If you're more of a fresh, you get Sedley or Percival. Percival is very easy. If you like Mont Blanc Legend, Abercrombie and Fitch Fierce, that would be super easy to get, or Leighton or something like that. Or you could go with an Initio, but honestly, I would think that the easiest ones, if you're just trying to get a little taste of niche quality, you don't want to spend too much money, and you just want to get your first niche, definitely go with the Parfums de Marly. It's easy. Easy to get around, and again, super, super good. And the prices are really nice if you look on Aura Fragrance. As far as my microphone, again, I'm bundled up right now. Don't worry about me. I'm about to run on my treadmill. But today, my wife did buy me my new microphone. She got me a Blue Yeti Pro with that little windbreaker thing. I don't know what they're called. It's like a little disc in front of it. So I just have to get the cord. It's a adapter from your iPhone to a USB cord. I have that on the way. So I will have not this week's videos, but next week's videos will be whenever I start my new microphone, which will be really good for the YouTube algorithm, because right now I don't have HD quality audio, but once I have that up and running, I'll be getting on a lot more people's home pages, which will get some more subscribers coming on, which is actually quite nice. But yeah, Tariq, Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas to everybody who's in the chat. I hope you guys had a really good Christmas. It's a really good day. Had to go to the parents' house. Went there yesterday. Christmas Eve was nuts. Super cold outside. Not only that, but I was sleeping the day before Christmas Eve, going into Christmas Eve, and our back door blew open in the middle of the night and cracked the lock because it was so cold outside. And then we woke up and it was 56 degrees in the house, and there was snow all through the living room and stuff. It sucked. It was not a good day, but outside of that, Christmas was fun. My mom also got a what are they called? She won some kind of contest where you get a shopping spree to this outlet mall, which is it's called Tanger Outlets, and Tanger Outlets had the a $500 shopping spree, which they have Perfume Mania and Perfume Outlet. So me and my daughter and wife are going out tomorrow with a $500 shopping spree to go shopping. So that'll be freaking interesting. A lot of different colognes. They have niche and stuff there too, so it's really exciting. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I just decided if any subscribers out there deserve to have a live, at least a quick live on Christmas, it was going to be you guys, because you're always here, you're always supporting me. So I figured I would jump on for a little bit, because since I'm bundled up, I'm warm, about to run, I don't have anything else to do. Figured I'd pop on. But yeah, let me know in the chat, what are you guys wearing today? What is your scent of the day? Any cool cologne fragrances, any niche fragrances that you guys are wearing today? I know I produced a list of fragrances that are coming out that are really good to wear today, but I know Christmas is pretty much over. But with that said, again, I got Tom Ford's Electric Cherry. Tom Ford's Electric Cherry, I can tell you, I just did my review on it. It doesn't come out for another 2 months. Cherry Smoke was supposed to come out December 3rd. They pushed it forward, and so now it's going to be released in January, which now I'm not sure if they're going to be releasing Electric Cherry and Cherry Smoke at the same time. But I have to tell you, as a guy, you do not want to pick up Electric Cherry unless you really like the Soleil line, like Soleil Neige and stuff like that, because the opening is really nice. The opening is like a grapefruit, orange, citrus with cherry. It's almost like Orange Sanguine or Pomelo Paradis by Atelier Fragrances, mixed with that Lost Cherry DNA minus the almond. It has a little bit of a white floral undertone, but after 20 minutes, it turns into pretty much Soleil Neige, so like white florals, jasmine, orange blossom, with just a little undertone of cherry. So it's good. I ended up selling my bottle because I don't need it, and Cherry Smoke is probably the best Tom Ford release in the last 5-6 years. So I'm keeping Cherry Smoke. I sold Electric Cherry. So just an FYI, unless you really like florals, it's really not worth a pickup, at least a blind buy. I think Cherry Smoke, to me, if you're willing to spend the money, is definitely worth a blind buy. It's much better than Lost Cherry. The cherry is so much better. It's darker, it's deeper, it's woody, it's more masculine. What they really did was they took the Lost Cherry DNA and they wanted to make a unisex semi-masculine fragrance with Cherry Smoke, which they really, really did very well. They took that DNA, they made it last longer, they made it darker, deeper, more masculine. It was amazing. Then I figured what was going to happen with Electric Cherry is, now that they released a unisex masculine fragrance, they were going to use a unisex feminine fragrance with Electric Cherry, which is exactly what they did. So anyway, this week I have going on, I have on Tuesday is going to be the announcement of the winners of the semifinals of World Cup of Fragrances. Again, if you guys haven't voted, go to the community tab and vote. There is Sauvage Elixir versus Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum. I think Sauvage Elixir is currently winning. in my opinion, Bleu de Chanel Eau de Parfum should win that because versatility wins overall, in my opinion. But you guys, this is your thing, so whatever. Then the other round is Spice Bomb Extreme versus Leighton, which last time I checked, it was only 4 percentage points. So anyway, I'll do the announcement on Tuesday. Then Wednesday, we'll do the finals, announcing who's in the finals, do the matchup. You guys will vote on it. Wednesday, I'll have the full video for the Electric Cherry, which again, I just sold. And then after that, really don't know what I'm doing. I know I have a video coming out this week that is my top 5 favorite pickups from this year. So definitely look out for that. Jesus, I almost dropped that. Why do I always drop things on my live? Wait, hold on. I missed a few. Christmas scent of the day is Myrrh Imperial Giorgio Armani Privé. I have never heard of that, Tony. That sounds really interesting. What does it smell like? Just got Chapard Oud Malaki. I like it. Have Dolce & Gabbana, the One Luminous Night coming. That's a really good one, Jim. You'll definitely enjoy that. I was talking with Mo and Hamzat about that the other day. It gets better the longer you wear it. Off now 9 p.m. Really good fragrance. Merry Christmas to everybody as well. Happy holidays. Hope you guys stay safe. It's supposed to go back up to 50 degrees here in the next couple days. So really nice. Happy holiday. What's up, Mo? Welcome to Mo's. Scent of the day is Harad. I love Harad. I was wearing that yesterday. One of the best tobacco fragrances. I honestly think it's the best tobacco fragrance that's out there, in my opinion. I'm basic today with Banana Republic tobacco. And Chris, I'm wearing that tonight. I wear that every time I run, even though it's not really a running fragrance. I think when I'm running in the cold, especially in the winter right now, tobacco and tonka bean is fantastic to wear. I think it's super calming and it doesn't last super long, but it's just a really nice fragrance. If you guys haven't tried that, go to your nearest Burlington. Tobacco and tonka bean is freaking amazing. I don't think that's basic at all. Seb said, how is Spice Bomb losing? Well, Spice Bomb is losing because it's going against Leighton. Spice Bomb at this point in time, honestly, should not be in the semifinals because it was ranked first place. It shouldn't have been ranked first place coming out of the group stage. It's just the group it was in was with a bunch of undercard fragrances, and so it moved on. And then it went from number 1 versus one of the wild cards. Then it was number 1 versus number 16. So it went against a bunch of not heavy hitters. So now that it is going against one of the heavy hitters, that's why it's losing. Because even though it's a good fragrance, it should not be in the top 4 fragrances. My opinion. What's up, Hamzat? Did I hear about the new Boss the Scent Flanker? I did not hear anything about that. I didn't see anything about that. Scent of the day is Code Profumo. That's a good one too. Happy holidays, sup, dude. Merry Christmas to you and everyone. I hope you all like your presents. And I have a present in my pocket. Where is it? So my wife got me this. It's my ring light broke as you guys were on my live when that happened. So she got me this. It's a little clip thing that just clips onto your phone, and you can change it to like bright light, warm light, really bright. And so she got me that. It's a portable ring light, pretty much. I'll get my finger off the phone. Don't worry. But anyway, the reason that Spice Bomb's losing is because Leighton is absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's pretty much why. What's up, RXL? How you doing? Merry Christmas to everybody. I tried News Parfums. It let me pull credit card information except the month of the expiration date. You ever encounter that? RXL, there's been a lot of people that have had issues with News Parfums on their first time ever using it. For instance, like the prices go down when you have an account. If you don't have an account, the prices are higher for some reason. As far as the payments, I know a few people have had issues with payments, whether it's the billing address or something like that. I always use PayPal. So yeah, I've never had an issue with PayPal. So my best bet for you would be just to go into PayPal and check out as a guest and put your credit card information out like that. Because you don't have to have a PayPal account to check out as a guest. So that would probably be your best bet. I've never encountered that because, again, I've never used a credit card on that site. Spice Bomb Extreme is Christmas in a bottle. It is Christmas in a bottle. I think infrared is better. I like infrared is just more Christmas in a bottle. It's like literally a Christmas tree. But with that said, I mean, Extreme's good. I have nothing against it. Roja Elysium is amazing. Whoop-de-woo. So that's a good one. And for those of you guys who just joined, again, I have a brand new, my wife just bought me. My microphone is here. I have to wait for the USB connector to get here on Saturday. So this week's video will still not be in HD. Next week's video will be in HD audio. So my audio will finally be fucking fixed. And I'm super excited about it. I hope Leighton wins the whole thing too. I honestly thought it was going to be Leighton versus Kashi, but they ended up meeting each other in the last round. Leighton took it. So Leighton should be the one winning, but I have a feeling it's not. Merry Christmas to all. What's up, Uncle Iro? Went from Ches Bond to Torino 21. You got some nice fragrances going on there, Steve. I was on iFragrance website. Oh, I didn't see that yet, Brian. If it is on there, I check it every day. It's just today was Christmas, so I haven't checked it yet. That's interesting. Hold on, let me check real quick. I'm going to see if I can do this with one hand. iFragrance official. Let's see if there's a new Boss scent. Oh, Boss, Hugo Boss, the scent Magnetic. Thank you, Brian. So we finally have a new designer release. It is being released by the parent company, Coty, which a lot of you guys know for like Lacoste and Boss. It's more of like the cheaper brands of fragrances that usually go under Coty. So the top note is obviously going to be Maninka fruit. Heart notes is Bran Absolute. What is this, like a cereal? And base notes are black vanilla extract. That could be really good or it could be really bad. iFragrance Official doesn't really give you all the notes in a fragrance. It says it's supposed to be a leather amber fruity fragrance. So I'm really interested to see if it's going to be a good one or not. I don't personally like the scent line. I think that the scent Private Accord is amazing. The scent Absolute is okay. The rest of it is just meh. But I'm actually quite interested in that because I mean, if it was in the middle of like January or February when a bunch of fragrances were coming out, I probably wouldn't care. But now that there's no designer releases, I'm picking that up ASAP. Blind Bot, Killian Angel Share by Killian. It's getting returns. What? Smelled like diabetes in a bottle. Oh, you just don't like sweet fragrances, I guess, because Killian Angel Share to me is one of the best fragrances out there for a niche, especially for the fall and winter, because, I mean, there's even like 5 or 6 different clones of it. That's how good it is. But I love Killing Angel Share. But you just must not like the real sweet fragrances. I'm the other way around. Somebody was saying something about, I think I missed it, about Tom Ford's. Oh, he deleted it. Well, if you guys want to know, I'll just repeat it one more time. Tom Ford Cherry Smoke, brand new fragrance that's coming out in about a month. It was supposed to come out, but they pushed the release date back. It is one of the best, if not the best, Tom Ford fragrance that's been released, in my opinion. It takes that Lost Cherry DNA, it makes it more realistic, doused out the almond, and puts in a lot of a dark woods, makes it warmer, deeper, more masculine. It is a super good fragrance. Then there's the Electric Cherry, which is your spring and summer unisex feminine fragrance, which pretty much is a rindy citrus mixed with a little bit of cherry in the opening. It's bright, it's effervescent, has a little bit of like a cashmere maybe, and then it has a little bit of an undertone of white florals. And if you've ever tried Soleil Blanc, Soleil Blanc O Blanc or whatever it's called, or Soleil Neige, which is the one I'm talking about, Soleil Neige in the dry down of Electric Cherry, it is pretty much Soleil Neige mixed with cherry. It is just white florals, jasmine, orange blossom, all that stuff mixed. And I'm almost 100% sure I got the notes right on this because there is no notes, but it's like jasmine, orange blossom, maybe a little bit of vetiver and patchouli, as well as some musk, and then cherry, a little bit of cherry. But overall, cherry smoke is definitely worth it. Electric cherry, unless you like florals, it's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, the opening is like a tropical fruit punch, but I know better tropical fruit punch fragrances out there. Merry Christmas, much love from the Philippines. What's up, Ralph? Welcome from the Philippines. Merry Christmas to you as well. Merry Christmas, Brian. Welcome and thank you so much. Happy holidays to you guys. What's up? What's up, Pop? I haven't seen you around in a while. Merry Christmas to you, Pop. Your scent of the day is Perry Ellis Oud Black Vanilla Absolute. Guys, I've been watching Pop Fritz since I started my channel. I know he went away for a little bit, but I also watch him on Instagram and stuff. He has some really good fragrances, and he lives in the same state that I do. He lives only about 3 hours away from me, and he has this little, which I've been to before, a little fragrance place. It's kind of like a mom and pop shop with fragrances, and the guy helps him out with the fragrances all the time, and they get new ones in. He picks them up. I don't know if you knew that, Pop, but I live kind of between Somerset and Pittsburgh, so I live a few hours away from you. Cherry smoke is awesome. Way better than Lost Cherry. Yes. The way I can put cherry smoke, it's pretty much if you've tried Plum Japonais from Tom Ford that is now discontinued, which I hope they bring back. It's pretty much the cherry version of Plum Japonais. Longevity and projection of the new cherry frags. So electric cherry is not that good. The longevity is about 4 hours. It's kind of like Lost Cherry. It's just 4 hours. Meh. Cherry smoke is actually quite nice. I say I get about 7 or 8 hours, which was surprising to me, because now that we have electric cherry coming out after or with cherry smoke, and it's pretty much the opposite of what cherry smoke is. It's your bright like unisex women's fragrance with citrus and all that, and then you have Alan in the chat from Fragrance Fight Night. He knows we got the cherry smoke going on, which is probably Tom Ford's best fragrance, to be honest with you. It's really good. But that has about 8 to 9 hours of projection. I am a longevity. The projection is kind of moderate, but it still is on there for a while. I'm actually fine right now, Alan. I just came up here for a quick live. I'm super bundled up right now, but I'm about to run. I figured that if there was any subscriber base that deserved at least an hour or a half hour live or whatever, I'm up here. I'm actually not cold at all. I'm good. Didn't you tell me you're Fayetteville? I have 3 brothers, and yes, my one brother lives in Fayetteville. I have a brother that lives in Chillicothe, Ohio. I have a brother that lives in South Park. I have a brother that lives in Fayetteville. And I have a sister as well. They're all older than me. I'm the baby. Myrrh Imperial, spicy amber fragrance with myrrh. I figured the myrrh was in there. Amber, benzoin, and oh, that sounds amazing, Tony. I might have to check that out. Thank you, Tony. Cherry smoke is very good. Yeah, Alan, I just found out that there was another cherry fragrance, electric cherry, and I got it in the mail, and it's not even supposed to be released for the next couple months. I'm not even supposed to tell people about it, but I just decided to anyway. It's kind of just like a rindy citrus mixed with cherry, and then it turns into like a Soleil niche, like white florals and a little bit of cherry. Yep, you're down in a little bit warmer place. I'm super freezing right now. I'm wearing Spice Bomb Extreme. I was just talking to my friend about that. He said his brother, because he doesn't know much about fragrances, he said he got black spice and vanilla. I said, if you have black spice and vanilla, you really don't even need Spice Bomb Extreme. I mean, because even though they don't smell exactly the same, to me, it's like if you have one, you don't really need the other, and they both pretty smell really good. But yeah, Alan, the person reached out to me and was just like, "Hey, I got this. You ready?" And I'm like, "Are you serious?" They're like, "Yeah, it's $390." I was like, "Shit, no, I ain't paying that." And they were like, "Fine. What about like $245?" I was like, "You went from $390 to $245. I'll take it." And then I just sold it yesterday for 350. It's not worth keeping. Did you know there's two kinds of caramel and spice? But no, I had no idea. What does that mean? You know what's funny? Alan, you would appreciate this. So, my niece, who was just trying to be sweet because she knows I'm a fragrance collector, she went to the dollar store, and you know how they have the clones at Marshall's of Polo, which is called like Polo Club or whatever, and they actually have a clone of Polo Blue. Well, at the dollar store, they have one called like, or like Five Below. It's called like Racing Club, and it's a clone of Polo. She bought it for me, and it's like a 4-ounce bottle, and it smells almost exactly like freaking Polo. I did not expect it, and it lasted on my hand for about 9 hours yesterday. So if you guys ever are around Five Below, get the Racing Club. Just try it. It's actually pretty good. I was surprised. It smells almost exactly like Polo. So if you're looking for a cheap Polo, that actually does pretty good. Yeah, I know. Nice resale. I got about, with the YouTube tax, I got about $60 out of it. But at that point in time, I didn't actually pay for my for my cherry fragrance because I did a PayPal Pay in 4, so I only made one payment on it. So technically, I'm just going to pay that off, and then I'll probably buy Plum Japonais because I just ran out of it, and I need to get it on Amazon, eBay before it's completely gone. Sorry, Ralph, I missed your thing. I tried comparing Lattafa Assad and Sauvage Elixir side by side, and it's pretty darn good. Yeah, so the way that I put it is that Sauvage Elixir is a little bit better of a blend of the two. It also has the more unique spice, and it's the darker of the two, and less sweet. So it's like it has that nutmeg, and it has that what's it called? The nutmeg and the black licorice and all that good stuff. And so it's like a better blend, more unique. But with Lattafa Assad, it's pretty much Sauvage Elixir. Yes, they substitute the nutmeg and the black licorice with clove, but honestly, it doesn't really change that much as far as the spice. It still smells pretty similar. It's just with Lattafa Assad, they add a little bit more of that vanilla in the dry down, so you get a little bit more of a sweetness. Some people actually have told me, which I can see, that Lattafa Assad is better than Sauvage Elixir. I can see that argument just if you like a little bit of a sweeter take on it. I can see people saying, hey, that's better. I don't need the actual Sauvage Elixir because I like this better. Yeah, but I thought that was interesting. I've been doing some bargain hunting lately. Alan, did you check out what's it called? That Marshalls I was telling you about, and how much shit they have there. There's a lot of stuff at that Marshalls. Sorry if it's shaking a lot. I have two phones in my hand trying to check you guys out. Let's see. Killa is a Randy suck up. Killa's not a Randy suck up. Killa's just a really nice guy. He's honestly one of the best people out there. He's willing to send me. He sent me literally when I started my channel. He sent me like 100 fragrances to review just so I had fragrances that were fresh and to review. He sent me Lattafa Hamra, and so I was the first or second person to review Lattafa Hamra before all the big reviewers because of Hamzat. But I mean, yeah, he's just okay. He's kind of a Grinch. Sorry, it skipped. I have no crema, not sure why, because people I know seem to like them. Hey, Spritz, or Pop, if you want to try out a cremo, they're usually sold at Walmart or something. They're about $19. Spice and black vanilla is a good one. Bourbon and oak is another one. There's one that's like a cedar one. It's like Cedre. And then there's another one, the Reserve. That one's really good as well. They're actually quite good. They're more inspired by than clones. I think the Cremo is actually a pretty decent brand. The Cremos are legit. Absolutely. My favorite fragrances, gun to the head, would be PDM Ojon. Yeah, I said, you guys have my video coming out in 2 days. My best pickups of the year. Hamzat sent me Ojon in a 2 milliliter decant earlier this year. I picked it up right away because it is one of my favorite pickups of the year. So that's a little teaser, is that was one of my favorite pickups of this year. The better spice of black vanilla has to be cashmere, cardamom, cashmere and woods, and bourbon, vanilla bourbon. Wait, what are those? I mean, is that a two creme? You said there was two cremos, but what's cashmere? Oh, I think you were supposed to say cashmere. I don't know. Kind of confused on what that said. Fight no, what do you mean? You're just being a Grinch. He loves Ojan. It was a joke. Yeah, he's just joking. Hamzat for president, absolutely. Bourbon vanilla is good as well. Yeah, that one's good as well. Bourbon vanilla is in the Azaro most wanted as far as a note is concerned. Suck means fighting words. Yeah. Killer Kamikaze is a boxer. You better watch out. He'll come down from New York. He knows around the bouts where you live. Say hello to my little friend. Uncle. Wait, some people fighting? No. Yeah. We can fight. It's Christmas. Fuck it. Hey, do you guys have... So if you have a girlfriend or a wife, I have a question. Whenever it gets about the holidays and you have a lot of places to go, I mean, this might not be everybody, but we have a lot of family stuff to go to. Does your wife turn into a raging bitch? Because I can tell you, I mean, it's not aimed towards me or anything, but my wife turns into gets into heart attack mode whenever it's like the day before Christmas Eve. She's running around the house like a mad person. If you get in her way, you just watch the hell out. She's watching, Alan. She doesn't care. She's watching me. She's doesn't have any idea. I mean, she knows, and she's kind of laughing in the background, but it's literally like yesterday night or Christmas Eve night. She's like, we don't have all these presents wrapped. Nobody got there. I'm like, just calm the fuck down, bro. It's like 8 o'clock. I can wrap the presents. I'm super calm. I don't like arguing. I don't like fighting. I don't do anything. I've never been like that. Just calm the hell down. It's like, then we wake up in the morning and I haven't opened my eyes yet. Did you let the dog out? Why didn't you let the dog out? I can't believe this. We have so much going on today. I can't believe that you're waking up so late and we have to be at your parents in like an hour. And I'm like, bro, it takes me like 10 minutes to get ready. And then so after 10 minutes, guess what? I'm ready. And then we still have 45 minutes before we have to leave. And then she's about a half hour late. And yet it's my fault. And then so nothing that a bunch of beers couldn't handle, though. And then guess what? Yesterday night, we popped open a bottle of Dom Perignon, and it was sour. We had a 2-year-old bottle of Dom Perignon that somehow got air in it and went sour. And then I had like fucking diarrhea. I don't even care. It was nasty. I mean, not the second part. The Dom Perignon was nasty. It made my stomach turn. Even to this time, like right now, my stomach is kind of bothering me just because of it. But my wife went nuts. She goes nuts every time we get to this type of time of year, and I don't understand why. It's kind of just like, I said that, and then 5 people left the chat. It's like, everybody poops. Haven't you read that book? But yeah, it's nuts. I don't understand. The note breakdown is spelled like Kashmiri cardamom. Oh, I've never heard of it. If I see that kind of stuff, Brian, like on Fragrantica, I just call it like the second name. Like if it's like Calabrian bergamot, I just call it bergamot. I don't really care about like the where it's from and stuff like that, because I don't know the difference between like Calabrian bergamot and bergamot. I know there's different types of bergamot, but there's also like 500 different types of amber accords. So I don't know. Anyway, guys, it's been about 34 minutes. I wanted to check in. I wanted to let you guys know what's going on. I do want to let you guys know that on my next live, so it's going to be my New Year's live or New Year's Eve live or whatever, is we're going to be announcing the winner of the fragrances, World Cup of Fragrances that we've been doing for a couple weeks now, a couple months. And I'm also going to be doing a full bottle giveaway on my live. and that is going to be for loyal subscribers only. So as long as you've been subscribed to the channel for over a month, you can be entered into the full bottle giveaway. I don't know what it is, but it's just going to be kind of like a Merry Christmas gift to you guys. Full bottle giveaway. I'm not doing a giveaway on this live because I still have a bunch of giveaways that I have to send out tomorrow. And I'm running out of decants, so I have to pick those up too. So yeah, we're going to be doing a full bottle giveaway next week. Don't know what it is, but we'll figure it out. Outside of that, I'm going to get out and go running. I just wanted to come in, say Merry Christmas to you guys. Love you guys all for everything that you've done on the channel, helping me get to where I've been so far. Make sure that you guys go follow some of the people that are in here as well. And I just hope that we have a great new year. I hope we have a great holiday. I hope you guys and your family are safe. Have a great holiday as well. But we'll be back Tuesday with some more videos. We'll be back Sunday with a new live, and then we'll have our new microphone going on. So I love you guys all. Hope you guys have a great holiday, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace out. Love you all.